Yo, what up guys, Sammy Lee here, and today we're gonna look at a dismantling report on the Hyperdunk 2017, just the regular version. And of course, shout out to fastpass.cn. If you guys ever wanna like know what's in your shoe, you guys can just go to their site and find out what's in their shoe. Anyways, I'm testing out the Hyperdunk 2017 Flyknit right now, and it's pretty damn nice. I really like how it performs. Review will be coming soon, of course, but I'm curious, the Flyknit version and the regular version have different materials, but the regular version, it seems to be like a really soft, nice textile upper, maybe even like a fly weave. Maybe they'll call it a fly weave, I don't know, but yeah, I wonder how it's going to be different. But anyways, versus videos will be coming soon also. First, let's take a look at the cross-section cut. So as you guys can see, alright, so we did a Superfly 2017 dismantling a few weeks ago or whatever, and that was a React core. So that meaning the React cushion is in the core, and then I don't know what the carrier is. Maybe it's the React carrier or Phylon. I don't know. But I'm guessing it's React. But that means the React is softer in the core, and then here it's more of a carrier, and it's like stiffer, so it's more stable. If you have a soft cushion throughout the whole thing, it can be a little unstable, like Boost. So that's why they do that. And initially I was speculating that the Hyperdunk was full-length React, which it is, but I didn't think that it was a React core. But as you guys can see from this picture, it is exactly the same as the Superfly 2017. It looks like the React core, the React cushion is inside, and then if you guys can see outside, it is kind of like a different material cushion, and that is what the carrier is, for a stiffer kind of material. And to be honest, it is a little stiff, but once you play in it pretty hard, you can feel it a little bit. So but anyways, that's the cushion, and then there is a midfoot shank, and the materials, the inside of course look to be a neoprene / nylon material, and there is a very pronounced heel lip, is what we like to call it. Heel containment is probably going to be good. And yeah, so moving on to the next picture, there is the upper separated from the midsole. Just your standard. I still don't know. It does look like a Flyknit material though. Actually, it looks pretty damn nice. But anyways, there's the insole too. Probably an ortholite insole. Alright, so now we're looking at the underneath the material. Yeah, so that's just, there is no tongue. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So basically, it's like whatever the material is, I'm just gonna call it a flyweave material, or the textile upper, and that's over everything. And then the tongue is kind of like a tech fit booty, where the tongue goes all throughout the upper, if you guys can see that, and then the tongue is connected to it. So so it's like it has a better one-to-one fit. So there's that, and then of course you guys can see it rolled up, and that's the flyweave material textile upper or whatever. And I like when they do that. It's way better than a just one booty upper setup, because laces and the tongue are better for fit, I believe. So there's that. Now moving on to, well, there's the strobo board. Very interesting. Alright, so okay. So in this picture, I guess that is the React core, the actual core. So it does look to be pretty damn thin. From this, it actually looks like an insole, but there's that. And I'm guessing this is in the forefoot. This is a US size 9, it says, and in the forefoot it's 8 millimeters thick, the core, and in the heel it's 11. What? Wait, 11.97, basically 12 millimeters. So that's a 4 millimeter offset. Wow. Okay, that's a really flat ride. So there's barely an offset. Usually some Jordans have like a 10 millimeter offset. Regular is, I think, maybe like 8 millimeters, but this is 4 millimeters, and that's, I don't know, maybe there's more of an offset in the the core or the carrier. Maybe that has something to do with it. But the carrier also does look to be flat, so I guess this is gonna be a pretty flat ride. But anyways, there's that, and then here you guys can see the midfoot shank, standard plastic midfoot shank, nothing, not a big deal. All right, and it's 2.97 millimeters thick. All right, and then here is the outsole. It's rubber. It's a rubber outsole. It's solid rubber outsole, and the traction is freaking amazing. And it's probably obviously going to be the same as the Flyknit version. So there's that. All right. Oh, all right. So here is okay. That makes a little bit more sense. No, okay, never mind. All right. So the whole outsole plus midsole and strobo board in the forefoot is 19.56 millimeters thick, and then the heel is 24.45 millimeters thick. So it's still basically like that's a 5 millimeter, maybe 1 more millimeter, 5 millimeter offset. Still not that large of an offset. So that's, I don't know how that's gonna feel. But yeah, that's the Hyperdunk 2017, the regular version. It's a fairly, actually a really simple shoe. But I actually love how it looks. I think it's one of the best looking Hyperdunks to date. You know, I really like how it looks, and hopefully it'll perform well. I think it will perform very well. And here is a side-to-side comparison of the Hyperdunks and the Superfly 2017. So yeah, the cushion looks exactly the same. The midfoot shank in the Superfly does look a little bit shorter, but you know, not that big of a difference in the cushion. And there's some Achilles pillows in the Superfly. So yeah, that's it. The Hyperdunk's probably going to come out in a few weeks with the Flyknit version, and the review will be coming soon and everything. So yeah, I'm excited to try the regular version out also, and hopefully I think it's gonna be maybe like 130, 140, just like how the Hyperdunks are usually priced, and I'm excited to try it out. So yeah, tell us what you guys think of the Hyperdunk 2017 down in the comment section below. Looking at the React, I mean, the React is pretty thin, to be honest. So but anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace.